Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Renee. If you're new, thank you so much for clicking and watching today's video. As the title states, this video are going to be 5 sleeping hacks that you might not have known about. This video is kindly sponsored by TEMPUR-PEDIC. Please do keep in mind that these are my personal experiences and opinions and may not reflect the general experiences of others. The first tip that I have for you guys is obviously going to be my TEMPUR-PEDIC mattress and ErgoSmart base. So investing in a very high quality mattress is crucial to your sleep. So the mattress that I have is the TEMPUR-PEDIC Luxe Breeze mattress. Now this is an amazing mattress, has improved my sleep drastically. Something that's really cool and something that you might not have known about this mattress is that it has a cooling technology, which is one of the reasons why I got it. The cover of this mattress is called the Smart Climate Cover, and it's infused with cooling fibers to keep your body cool at night. It keeps you cool right when you lay down, when you're falling asleep, and all throughout the night. I freaking love it so much. It really does give you a cooler, deeper sleep at night. It's also body responsive. So sounds so fancy, and it is. There is a specific material that the TEMPUR-PEDIC mattresses have that I can only really describe to you as honey. When you lay down, it kind of just like absorbs into your body. It actually uses NASA technology, which is crazy to me. It will literally melt you into the mattress. So like I said, imagine placing your body and just lying down on honey, and imagine how like warm, like, how do you describe it? It's like slow, deep absorption of your body, and that's basically what the TEMPUR-PEDIC mattress material does for your body. It's also motion isolating. So basically what that means, again, another fancy term, for example, Noah sleeps on this side of the bed, I'll sleep on this side of the bed. Let's say I move around a lot, which I do, and Noah is a very, very light sleeper. Because of the material of the mattress and the absorption kind of like aspect of it, your partner or whoever's on the other side of your bed will not feel you moving around, therefore keeping them in their deep sleep. It's so important not to disrupt your sleep at night. I found it really hard when I had like my other mattress. I moved so much and it would almost give me stress and anxiety, so I'd wake up in the middle of the night, and then at the same time I would still probably move around, waking up Noah. So it's a really, really great aspect of this particular mattress. I can say from my personal experience, it's been nothing but amazing. Now this is where it gets really, really interesting. There's a thing called the TEMPUR-PEDIC ErgoSmart base, which I also have. If you're a big tech person, this is where it gets really, really fun. It comes with a remote. You can adjust specific settings of the ErgoSmart base. You can bring the front of the mattress up super high, and then you can also navigate the bottom of the mattress to give you the best optimal like sleep position that you want. It also has vibrating features, which is pretty cool. There's a light at the bottom of the freaking mattress, which is my favorite part. There's a TV setting, a zero gravity, which is my favorite. It comes with a sleep tracking app. I'm gonna show you guys like an inside look of my personal sleep. This is very intimate for me. So this is what mine looks like. My sleep score is 75. I fell asleep for 7 hours last night and 30 minutes, which is kind of low. I should be getting 8 hours, but I had a lot to do today. It also shows your air quality. My humidity is obviously not that great. It has a personalized sleep coach, which is amazing. So based on your sleep and based on your analytics, the sleep coach will tell you specific sleep tips to help improve your sleep. For example, mine says I slept 54 minutes less than my nightly average. You can also go ahead and gravitate towards the analysis section. So this will show you the time that you're awake, the REM sleep that you're in, the light sleep, and then the deep sleep. It'll show you your average heart rate, if you snort or not, which is insane, your average breath rate. Again, it'll go deeper into like specific metrics, your sleep schedule. You can set goals on here. Look at my sleep in October, it's insane. I'm having really good sleep lately, that's awesome. So I'm definitely improving in terms of my sleep. It's just a really great feature. I think it's so interesting. It's stress-free, it does it on its own. It literally can feel you on here when you're sleeping and start tracking when you fall asleep. It's pretty insane. So that's what I've been sleeping on. I didn't know about it until they reached out to me, so hopefully this is something that you can learn from. The second thing that I have for you guys are technology hacks to help improve your sleep. So something to me that's really important is a low lighting setting. If you have bright lights around you, technology around you, odds are you're not going to get the best quality sleep. There's something that I recently discovered called the skylight. It basically creates a universe on your ceiling while you're sleeping. I put it on the setting where it almost looks like an ocean. That's my favorite one, but they have different settings that you can see, like stars. You can do a mixture of both stars and the kind of underwater theme. It's a blue light. It's so calming, and it just puts me in like a calm trance. I look up at it at night when I'm falling asleep, and watching it like move around a little bit just like really puts me almost like in a meditative state. It's just so cozy. You can also throw on string lights instead of turning on harsh lamps. I just find that really bright lights really does affect my sleep. One of the reasons I think why I was getting really low sleep score levels before Noah got here was because I was always watching TV in my room, and I've since moved my TV over to my living room, and on the sleep app I've seen my sleep score improve drastically. So that's a huge thing for me. I'm not really like a tech person in terms of sleep. I feel like that really does affect my sleep. So I'm more of a reader. I feel like you should be reading and like putting all technology aside. But if you are one to need technology at night or just want to scroll through and that's kind of how you unwind, I totally get it. Something that I recommend for you guys is to adjust the brightness on your iPhone. If you pull down the menu from the top, there's a setting here that you can adjust the brightness of your screen. So I turn that honestly all the way down when I'm sleeping. That way also when I wake up in the morning, it's not just like right in my face. Another thing that you could do is turn on downtime. So basically you go to your settings on your app, you go to screen time, and then there's a little section here that says downtime. You're gonna click on that, and then you can set a time to put your screen on downtime mode, which basically only allows certain apps that you allow to be available. And then you can set a time of like when you want it to start versus when you want it to end. And I think it's really important to start like winding down at least an hour before you fall asleep. So maybe you can set a downtime on your screen for an hour before you need to get to bed. And then obviously turn it off when you wake up. Another thing that you could do is app limits. So if you're one to scroll and you just keep scrolling and scrolling and then you look at the clock and it's like 3 a.m., totally understand that. Set an app limit for specific apps. If you're an Instagram person, YouTube person, you can add limits to specific apps, which will only allow you to be on that app for a specific time. You can also see your activity. Mine looks crazy because it says 5 hours average. I was like, I'm probably not gonna put this, but then I found out most of it was Spotify, and I get that. I always have music playing. In terms of apps that you're afraid that you want to keep going, even if your phone is on downtime, there are ways that you can choose apps that you want on all the time, no matter what setting your iPhone's on, because it's important to you. For example, if you go to allowed apps, the phone, your messages, FaceTime, and Maps will always be available, because I feel like that's like in case of emergencies, but you can also add other ones to the list as well. This one's really fun, so you can actually play around with your dreams a little bit. If you've ever had a dream where like you know that you're dreaming, that's actually called lucid dreaming. It's basically when your conscious is awake, but your subconscious is still asleep. There are ways in which you can maybe access lucid dreaming on your own. One of the ways is to keep a dream journal. That will just kind of familiarize yourself with your dreams, and the longer that you familiarize yourself, obviously like you'll know when you're in a dream versus when you're not. It's basically called dream recalling. Another way that you can do it is through reality testing. So there's 5 reality testing things that I've found online. One of them was if you touch your finger to your index finger to your thumb, if it goes through, you're dreaming. Crazy. If you look in a mirror and you don't see yourself, or it's like a different kind of image, you're dreaming. If you pinch your nose and you can still breathe, you're dreaming. If there's like a text or like a book or something in your dream and you look at it and you look away, you look back and the text is different, you're dreaming. If you have tattoos and you look at your tattoos and they're different, you're dreaming. A lot of lucid dreaming happens during your REM cycles, and it typically happens in your 5th REM cycle. So if you track your sleep, you can see here there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dream REM cycles. So on my 5th REM cycle is where I would have the most chance of lucid dreaming. Waking up 2 hours before you typically wake up is what you can try to do. So basically you'll set an alarm 2 hours before you wake up. For me, it's around like 7:30 a.m. And then you're gonna set the alarm really close to you and immediately fall back asleep. Don't get up, don't go to the bathroom, don't think, just turn off the alarm, lay your hands flat on your bed. You're gonna alternate your index finger and middle finger on the bed like this, kind of almost like a piano. And what this does is it will keep your mind awake while your body still falls asleep, therefore giving you a chance at lucid dreaming. And then there's also meditations online, guided meditations on YouTube that you can just search before you fall asleep to listen to maybe lucid dream. The 4th tip that I have for you guys is your sleep posture. The way that you sleep and the sleep position that you're sleeping in definitely plays a role in the quality of your sleep. TEMPUR-PEDIC describes this as sleep ergonomics, which basically refers to our posture and position while we're sleeping. Being in the optimal sleep position can definitely affect certain things like your spine health, the comfort level of your sleep, the quality of your sleep, as well as your general well-being. Your mattress and your pillow plays a huge role in that. You want to be supported in a very natural position so that you can rest and recover from your daily activities. The ErgoSmart base is actually designed to identify the optimal body position for specific activities, i.e. snoring, sleeping, watching TV, reading. It's amazing. My favorite is zero gravity. The minute I put my body in zero gravity, I just feel like a tension relief. And the zero gravity puts your feet up a little bit higher than your back. And I don't know what it does, but it just like, releases so much tension for me. So I typically will do zero gravity when I'm reading. I have fallen asleep on zero gravity before, but I typically like to fall asleep pretty flat. But when I'm working, if I'm watching TV or anything like that, zero gravity is like my go-to. And then the fifth and final hack that I have for you guys is aesthetic YouTube content. Again, I'm not a huge technology person when I'm sleeping, but aesthetic YouTube content is something I feel like not a lot of people know about, and they need to know more about it. Just type in the YouTube search bar, aesthetic cozy sleep. And what this does is it has aesthetic backgrounds. Some of them are like interactive and virtual. They sometimes have ASMR, they sometimes have like jazz music, sometimes they just have white noise kind of effects, and they're so cozy. It adds a really great ambiance to whatever you're doing. I always have one of these on in my living room, but they have ones for sleep where it's like nighttime and it's like super cozy, and it just puts you in such a like cozy mood. It really like takes away reality. It just makes you feel very like your problems are all gone. You're just like so in tune with whatever specific scenery that you choose for yourself, whatever puts you at ease. They're hours long, so you can just pop them on your screen and just like kind of like watch it as you slowly fall asleep and feel comfortable and at ease and like not stressed before you fall asleep, which is so important. So make sure that you click on ones without ads. A lot of them don't have ads, but I've had a few where I've like clicked on it and then an ad plays. I'm like, whoa, like that's not good. I was just so calm, and then boom, an ad. But a lot of them are hours long and there's no ads or anything. And if you just keep it on while you're falling asleep, put it down really low. The noise, the ASMR, like the vibe, the scene, everything is just very relaxing. So those are my 5 hacks. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to check out Tempur-Pedic, I will leave as much as I can in the description box for all the information. If you are curious or want to get your own Tempur-Pedic mattress, definitely go check it out. Love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys all in a future video. Bye guys.